1 in 13 U.S. adults reported having symptoms of COVID-19 lasting 3 or more months.
And new research suggests early in the pandemic, millions of people who tested negative for COVID-19 might have had what's known as long COVID.
Mandy Gaither has you covered on the research.
For those with long COVID, symptoms can linger for weeks, months, even years after first onset of the disease.
So this greatly impacts patients' quality of life as well as their cognitive function.
Dr. Igor Koralnik with Northwestern Medicine says at the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, swab testing was limited and blood tests weren't as advanced. So he says many people had symptoms of the disease and developed long COVID, but couldn't be tested in time to get a positive test result or got a negative result despite having the disease.
We made the conscious decision to accept those patients who did not have a positive COVID diagnosis in our clinic.
In research published this week, Koralnik says blood was tested from 29 patients who were negative for COVID but showed long COVID symptoms. Researchers were looking for 2 proteins associated with the coronavirus that causes COVID-19, and they say 41% of those tested had evidence of exposure to that virus.
It is really vindicating for those patients to know that. Those patients deserve the same care as those who test positive for COVID-19, and they also deserve to be enrolled in research studies.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.